Hard to believe we've been through 3 practices. The first week of Bulls Spring 18 is done. Jim Louk, Tom Zebold try to answer some of the questions that we get about this 2018 team, and it always starts with the quarterback position. We saw Chris Oladokin this week, we saw Brett Keane, and it's become pretty apparent we're going to see a lot of both of them as time goes on.
Yeah, and when they're both playing, they're both moving the ball down the field. They have a great understanding of what's going on, being, at least 2 years in the program each, and they're throwing some pretty good passes out there.
Equal reps for the two of them, and the coach is saying that there is no timetable, no big hurry to make a decision on who's number one.
Yeah, Coach Gilbert yesterday said let them play it out, get them as many reps as they can, and we'll make a decision when we make the decision, which is good because you want to see the most out of these guys and give them their fair chance.
Running back has a little bit of a different look as well. We saw the Florida transfer, Jordan Cronkrite. We saw him in practice last year, but of course not in games. Trevon Sands is back. Duran Bell had a couple of intriguing runs this week.
He's just a speedy guy, whether he catches the ball out of the backfield or hits the hole and just explodes for about 20 yards. Coach Gilbert said yesterday too, we have a lot of guys and each of them can do they have their own little niche that they do well, which is good because you have a variety of a number of things when you want to call a play.
We knew we missed him last year, but if there was any question about that, we got a refresher course, and how nice it is to have Ryshean Bronson out there. He had a good first week.
Yeah, Chris threw a ball up today, probably 30 yards as a jump ball in the end zone. I think he would have jumped over about the building to catch that one, but he came down, caught the ball, came down on a shoulder that was injured, was perfectly fine. I mean, he's had a really impressive camp so far.
Defense predicated on taking the ball away, getting those turnovers. We saw a lot of emphasis on that again this week. All the coaches are back, and that really creates some continuity.
Continuity is great. Coach BJ, he said today, I'm talking in a team meeting, and the players are completing my sentence, which is great. They know what they're doing out there. They're going even faster than they were last spring, and that deep secondary is picking off a lot of passes.
Spring football, sometimes you do see some position changes. We see a couple of them this week. Coaches emphasizing that this is not permanent necessarily. It's the time of the year when you look at some different things, but Chris Barr making a move, Marlon Gonzalez making a move.
And also Khalid McGee making a move. The fans saw him a little bit at linebacker toward the end of last year. He kind of volunteered, said, hey, we don't have a lot of depth. I want to play. Let me see what I can do. He did some good things. He's doing some really good things out here, especially today. First day in pads, hard hitting, and he's so good in coverage.
3 practices done. It's spring break. Team will be away from the practice field for a few days, then back to work leading up to the spring game on April 14th. Stay with us all spring long. We'll continue our coverage of Bull Spring 18.